Hey, over here. Hey, sister. Hey, mom. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It's about 2 minutes in. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Appreciate y'all as always so much. Oh, that hurt. That's why I'm talking about. Come on in here with them birthday. I was about to say birthday. Birthday wishes. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate that too. I appreciate that. Yeah. Happy early birthday. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into this episode so I don't keep y'all all night long. If you're here over here on my Facebook, please like the video, comment on the video, let me know you up in here. I ain't gonna bite you, nothing like that. Um, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you would for me, I'd appreciate it. Um, if it's your first time here, you can listen to some or hear something that you like, give me a subscribe and all that good stuff, and tell a friend or tell another friend to tell another friend that your girl Keen on here putting that thing down and she do her big one. So y'all let me know you up in here though. Again, for real, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Um, yes, my birthday Saturday. So I mean y'all can start dropping your birthday wishes now if you want. But thank y'all so much for coming. All right. So for this particular episode of Keena's Corner, Keena's Corner podcast, I ain't even get my opening. Hey y'all, welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you are here on my YouTube or on my Facebook page, please, 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 for me, interact with my content. That means like, share, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. Um, if you're on YouTube and if you have not, please subscribe, hit the bell notification so when I do go live, you won't miss it. You'll be notified when I do host a live stream. So you interact. That's how I grow, of course. Um, any one of y'all, if you don't want to listen to me get on these lives, you can check me out, of course, on any podcast platform. Just about. I ain't gonna say any, but a good bit, a bunch. So on this particular episode, um, there'll be a couple of things that that I just gave in my opening that I always promise to speak. That's facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. For this particular episode, to be a little of transparency and vulnerability. And we're going to talk about it. So, the title of this episode is Everlasting the Healing Process. Everlasting the Healing Process. So, the part that I'm going to talk about is the one that's rarely talked about, like in the healing process. And that one is, forgiving yourself. I mean, yeah, it's like, it's a part of the process, but it ain't the one that we really, really talk about and think about. So, I'm going to talk about that, forgiving yourself. So, and I recently honestly found out that this is something that I haven't done. This something that I hadn't healed from yet. Honestly, I just have not. I haven't healed from it yet because it could be you too. If you're dating somebody or you're in a relationship with somebody, and like this person has been like proven to you that they're loyal, they're honest, they never lied to you, they trustworthy, they seem like they really don't have any intention of hurting you, but for some reason you just can't seem to trust them. Forgive yourself. I'm explaining it. It's perfect. That's perfect. It's just perfect explanation. Perfect how I can say. I mean, perfect explanation how I can give it. So, if anybody comes along at a later date, or maybe one day you hear me and you've never heard or knew one single thing about me, maybe it could be your first time here. I'm a real big advocate for healing and us healing ourselves and trying to heal because I do believe that us healing is necessary for like a healthy mind, a healthy life, a healthy lifestyle, and healthy relationships, right? So now, personally, I've been single now about 4 years, and the most challenging and difficult situation, of course, I've talked about before, was my separation and my divorce. Again, if you don't know me, um just to explain it a little bit, it was horrible. It was awful. I felt betrayed, shaken to my core. I was hurt. I was angry. At one point, I harbored hate. I want anybody to hurt me. Anybody that hurted me, I wanted them to hurt just like I did. I wanted revenge. I could have pushed a couple people in the bathtub like Helen did Charles. I felt literally just like I felt like K Michelle on that song Cry. When she said, "You gonna suffer, you gonna cry, you gonna pay me in tears." I understood that. I got it. But now I've got to a point, I made it through that and I don't feel that way anymore. I don't harbor that hate no more. Cause now I still for right now, I don't harbor any hate, and anybody, even if they hurt me, I still want the best for them in life. I don't want to see them go through anything because it ain't gonna make me feel no better. Right. I had to realize that people, they ain't perfect, and neither am I. I'm not perfect either. Nobody is perfect, even the people that hurt you. You're not perfect either, though, if we're gonna really talk about it. Because those anybody that ever hurt you, they deserve forgiveness just like I do, just like you do. Right. It it'll never be a need in hating people or having like disdain for people because they get to live their life, but then they control you. And if you hate people, if you hate them, and they control you, I can guarantee you, you're gonna be worried about every single thing that they doing. You're gonna be worried about their every move while they moving on and living life. They control you. So again, for me, almost 4 years of me being by myself, me and being single, y'all, and I'm still not fully there. I'm still not fully healed because it really does take an ample amount of time. Nobody can really tell you how long it's gonna take you, but it takes time, and it can take years and years and years, right? So again, I'm at that place where I don't want to see anybody hurt. I don't wish them any harm or evil, nothing like that to come to them. I don't. The thing is, though, I'm just not sure that I really ever truly forgave myself. Because sometimes I feel guilty. Sometimes some things still make me angry. More now than ever, I do focus on my future and myself. But sometimes, things from my past, it still does bother me. You know, and y'all know how often I always say, whatever you don't heal is gonna keep popping back up. If you heard me more than this particular episode, you've heard me say that at least one other time. Probably if you listen to me more than just this one episode. And right now, whatever period, whatever you don't heal is gonna pop back up. For me, it's showing back up, y'all. So towards the end of my marriage, y'all, I started seeing a counselor. Honestly, at the time, I was kind of, I say manipulating and going. But I wouldn't mind seeing another one because I think we do. We could all use a counselor at some point, right? But I found out though, and me being manipulated into going, the reason that I couldn't trust is stemmed from me putting my trust in people. People I decided to trust, they hurt me. So again, how many times have y'all actually just really listened to me and that thing, whatever you don't heal is gonna keep popping back up. I done said that a bunch. For me, it's here, baby. Healing is such like a lengthy, like it seems endless process. Hence the title of this episode, Everlasting, right? So for almost 4 years, I sat alone, y'all. During that, I reflected, I looked at myself, self-reflected, right? I pointed fingers, I placed blame, I did all of that. I think all of that is valid if you're going through like a process like that, like having your heart broken. I tried to figure out what I did wrong, y'all. I was mad. She said, I'm not bitter, I'm mad as hell. I felt it. I got it. I felt betrayed, manipulated, hurt. Almost any negative emotion that you could feel, I felt it, right? And sometimes like this within a day. But I was able to sit by myself and just learn a lot about myself. But then I eventually got to a place where I didn't feel those things anymore. Like all those feelings, hurt, betrayal, anger, all of that eventually it like subsided. It eased for me. Right. Well, I got to a place where I didn't feel like that no more. But you got to know that that took me years to do. It took me years. You got to remember though, healing is almost endless, I believe, for real. I healed a bunch of things on my own, but there's still one thing that I need to work on. And I'm just not figuring it out. It's just not figuring it out. And that's to forgive myself. Forgive myself. Anybody out there, if you listening to me and you relate, forgive yourself. So now I'm getting back out there, y'all, trying to be grown, trying to date. Almost after 4 years of me being by myself, but it's made me realize, a bunch. It made me realize that I never forgave myself, and I'm gonna explain it. So usually I'm the type of person I will give you the benefit of the doubt. Like if I'm dating you, usually I'm the type of person I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. And what I mean is I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to. Right? I'm gonna trust you until you innocent in my eyes until you do some fuck shit and you start lying. So now I don't believe you. But now I don't. That's a problem. That is a problem. Anybody out there, if you can relate to what I just said, that's a problem. Because it's almost as if you can't trust them, they give you no reason not to. It's almost like you waiting on something to happen. You waiting on the line to start. You waiting on something bad to happen. Because it's like it's what you conditioned to, is what you used to, is what you used to get in your past. When you dating and that person has never given you a reason, y'all, not to trust them, but for some reason you cannot, go heal. Go heal. That's it. I really just realized this about myself, y'all. I mean, I said and I even researched this, y'all, because I really wanted to know. But hurt got me here. Betrayal got me here. Really, just trusting somebody got me here. If you feel like I do, I get you. Whether it's me or you, it don't make it right though. Because that new person, man or woman, ain't responsible for whatever your ex did to you. That's just period. We gotta heal. And you gotta be dedicated to doing it. You gotta be dedicated to healing if you want to live a better life for real. You got to be dedicated to doing it because we forgive other people, and that's hard to do. That's very hard to do. But forgiving other people is important, of course, because it's for you. Because you forgave them don't mean that you got to let them come back in your life, that they got access to your life. Because you gave them don't mean that you approve of the shit that they did to you either. That don't mean that either. That you forgave them, but it does mean that you choosing not to carry whatever hatred you had for them, whatever burden that you had, weighing on your shoulders. That's what you're choosing not to do. Why they get to live their life. That's what you're doing. But you forgiving yourself is equally as important as you forgiving other people. And that's a word, and that'll preach. Woo! That'll preach. When you don't, when you don't forgive yourself, y'all, eventually you're just denying yourself or you limit yourself from allowing a man who may actually want to come and love on you properly the chance to do so. That's a word right there. That is a word. Because what's bound to happen, I'm gonna say what's inevitable to happen is you pushing him away because no matter how trustworthy he is, you ain't gonna be able to trust him. And that is a problem. That's a problem. Even if he's been absolutely loyal, honest, trustworthy, never gave you a reason to doubt him. Man of his word. You ain't gonna allow yourself to trust him because you only gonna be thinking that, I trusted somebody before and it got me hurt. Again, I get that, but it's not fair. It's not fair to you or whoever your partner is. What I finally realized is this. The reason that it's so hard for me to trust somebody who could have very well had no intentions of hurting me, they could have been trustworthy, they never gave me a reason to doubt them, they was always open, always honest, was vulnerable, had no ill intentions for me, is because I never forgave myself for trusting the people who hurt me. Mm, Lord have mercy. That's a major revelation for me, and it just hit. That just hit because this is the first time that I've said that out loud. So there it is. Like I did not heal it. I didn't heal it. I didn't forgive myself for allowing myself to trust somebody. Mm. But the thing is, like I always say, y'all, I did not heal it and it's showing back up. I'm out here trying to date, right? It is showing back up. I'm gonna be completely transparent. I'll tell y'all that this episode is definitely personal, and you can tell by now if you're listening, if you've listened to me before now. But I do hope that it helps somebody. I didn't heal it. I did not heal that, y'all. So it's popping up in areas of my life. I told y'all like after 4 years, and I'm trying to be grown, trying to be, trying to be grown and get out there and date. But baby, the dating world is getting me together, humbling the fuck out of me. I mean, just simple as I can put it, it's getting me together. But it is a good thing though. It's a good thing though because it's exposing things about myself that I still need to work on. So now that I know, I'm definitely gonna share it with you. You gotta forgive yourself. You've got to forgive yourself. Period. Whoever you are, mostly women listen to me. So sis, whoever you are, please forgive yourself. Because you didn't know that whoever it was in your past, you didn't know that man was gonna hurt you. You only know what you know at the time. You can learn better, but you only know what you know. When you don't forgive yourself, y'all, you're gonna be waiting on the day that when that new man make a mistake, when he lie to you, when he f up initially, or pretty much eventually, when he make a mistake, or you just waiting on a fuck up is what you waiting on, even though that may not even be his intention or his motive. Point blank is this, y'all. I didn't know that I would be betrayed, manipulated, lied to. None of that, right? I, I just got to forgive myself for trusting, right? That's it. What I can't do is go around treating anybody else that may be coming along in my future like he's the one that did it. So I can't do that. Boy, I can't do that, right? Because that new man didn't ask for it, nor did he didn't he ain't gonna like the way that he's being treated. Like it's when you make him pay for what somebody else did. He didn't ask for that. If you want to know how that feels, all you gotta do is really ask yourself, and I've done this, ask yourself how you gonna feel if you know that you're being honest, you ain't never lied to somebody, but for some reason they still don't trust you. Like every time you turn around, you get an attitude or you getting questioned. Just ask yourself how you feel. I wouldn't like it. I don't think nobody else would. If you never forgive yourself, y'all, you are gonna have a very, very hard time um trusting a new partner. You're gonna have a hard time trusting. That's a word for me and for you. You will have a hard time without you ever forgiving yourself, y'all. You're gonna be scared of being open and vulnerable. And for me, I think it's a necessity when it comes to relationships, right? I do. I don't think you're gonna go far whether you're man or woman without it in a relationship. Just like you forgive other people for hurting you, you got to give that same grace to yourself when it comes to forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself and learn from your mistakes. That's all you can do. Season one, episode one, literally sit still and heal. I said that so many times. Sit in every one of them emotions that you feel and you got to work on. I mean, just sit there and feel them. Feel them so you can heal them. It's gonna hurt, but you're gonna get through it. That temporary pain is for your permanent growth. Period. That hurt, that anger, that guilt, all of those, every last one of those feelings, they are valid. Period. Period. Sit on the so you can feel it. Sit in your feelings so you can feel it. You human, y'all. You got to be patient with yourself and extend that same grace that you forgive or that you give to other people. Extend it to yourself. Healing is it's a lengthy, it's a long, it seems like never ending process, y'all. You got to take all the time that you need to heal. Again, that can take you years, right? You can't do nothing but feel your emotions, acknowledge where you went wrong, acknowledge your faults, be kind to yourself, know that you are not perfect, and learn and grow from what you went through. That's all you can do. Like the video, dude. What up? That's all you can do. Do better and choose to heal. For me, I guess truly, I'm just afraid of making the same mistake that I did back then, right? Me trusting somebody. Me trusting somebody got my heart broke. Me trusting somebody got me manipulated, hurt, betrayed, almost broke me, right? But you got to understand forgiving yourself. I got to understand that forgiving myself is necessary. It's a requirement, honestly, at this point. It's a requirement because without doing so, y'all, you ain't going to be good, like no good to anybody in any type of relationship. You're not. You're not. Even if you trusted the wrong person, y'all, you just trusted the wrong person. So what? You trusted the wrong person. That don't mean that it's going to necessarily happen again, though. It don't mean that it's going to happen again. Hope I can encourage you because I'm talking to me too, y'all. Forgive yourself for not having that much confidence and trust in you, though. Word. Because that feeling of guilt, y'all, it will hinder you. The feeling of guilt will hinder you. It's hindered me. Not no more, though. Not no more. At the end of at the end of my marriage, y'all, a couple of things I never got. I never got. remorse, an apology, or closure. And for a very long time, y'all, it bothered the hell out of me. It bothered me because I felt guilty and that it truly was my fault. And it's probably how you're going to feel. Imagine that you leave some type of relationship, you never got an apology, remorse, or closure. Imagine how you would feel, right? It's like for a long time, I just felt guilty. Like everything was my fault. And like what could I had done to change the outcome of what happened? Or, could I have done something different, is what I'm thinking. But it is what it is. It was meant to happen. But me not receiving any of what I just said, or an apology, remorse, or closure, it makes it harder to forgive others, and it makes it harder to forgive yourself. But I'm gonna say it again though, y'all, it's necessary. It's a requirement, it's a necessity. You've got to. You knew you could do better, but you stayed. Forgive yourself. You let that person hurt you over and over again. Forgive yourself. You knew you deserved better, but you still stayed. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. You let that person stay too long, and you let that person get comfortable disrespecting you. You still got to forgive yourself. Period. You simply just trusted the wrong person, but you are human. You got to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Whoever you are, you learned your lesson. You accepted your past. You accepted your flaws, your vices, right? Your shortcomings, your faults. You felt your emotions. You learned, and now it's time to grow and apply them lessons. Though, just apply them. Whoever you are, you have got to forgive yourself. It is necessary. I'm done, y'all. That is my spiel. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. What up, dog? I ain't seen you up in here in a minute, player. What up? I'm gonna have to go back and. Well, I mean, I edited all of them, but this was actually I thought I liked this one. It was personal. Y'all don't care who you are, y'all gotta forgive yourself. That's crazy, crazy work. When you sit there and think about it, that's what I had to do. That's what I did. Life, excuse me. Life is showing me that. Showing me that. Seriously, that's life. Jesus, fix it. That was a word right there. You gotta forgive yourself. I just said that. Some I really just realized, and I just realized, because I'm trying to be grown. Trying to be real grown and get out here and date again, y'all. I am. I'm trying to be grown and date. You know what I'm saying? The reason that, you know what I'm saying, it be hard to, example, again, you get in a relationship with somebody, and for some reason they ain't never gave you a reason not to trust them. They ain't never been, disloyal to you, or they ain't never lied to you. They honest with you, open and stuff like that. And but you still can't find, you just can't seem to trust that person. You got to forgive yourself, because only the reason that you cannot trust them is because you have not forgiven yourself for trusting somebody else in the past to hurt you. That is a whole word. If I ain't spoke a word, that's a sermon. That is a word. Y'all still here? YouTube? I don't see nothing. Are y'all here? I think everybody should really be here. Y'all, my birthday is Saturday. I just want to point that out. I think y'all should be here, in the comments, you know, balloons and stuff and shit. Y'all left over here on YouTube. I don't see none of y'all. I think y'all done checked out. This episode was personal, but I do transparencies over here and vulnerabilities over here. So I don't mind by, helping out. Hoop. Let's hoop. Oh, Y'all, I'm tell you, baby, life is, I mean, well, dating has humbled me. Everything that I didn't hear, y'all, I promise you, it's just popping back up for me. But it's showing me, like I said before in another episode, I've gotten to the point. I said, I got you. Well, hey, hit a little amen in here now. But I've seen another episode that I've gotten to the point in my healing where I don't want to see anybody who hurt me doing bad. That's too much energy, y'all. And to just sit around hoping that somebody does bad or something happened to somebody, there's some kind of, I mean, you really gotta heal, y'all. But I'm serious. I've gotten past all of that, you know what I'm saying? Forgiving other people and not being bitter and angry. I've gotten past it. I'm at the point now. Thank you for sticking around, mama. I've gotten to the point now though where I just never forgave myself. Cause I see six of y'all in here now. So maybe you missed it. Are in if you're in a relationship, whether you man or woman, if you're in a relationship, y'all, and it's new, fresh, whatever, and whoever you're dating, if they have not given you a reason not to trust them, if they have never been, if you ain't never, they ain't never lied to you, they've been honest with you, they've never been, unloyal, disloyal, unfaithful, and you still can't trust them, that is a problem. And really, what I realize is the reason it's so hard for me to trust because I didn't forgive myself. And what I didn't forgive myself for is allowing myself to trust a person that hurt me in my past. But I only know what I know then. I only knew what I knew. You can't make nobody else like a new person pay for that. You can't do that. It ain't gonna work. I'm learning. I'm learning. Life is humbling me. Dating is humbling me. But like I said, it's okay because it's showing me what I still need to work on, what I need to heal. Forgive yourself. You have got to, sis. You got to. It's necessary. It be hurting, but if you capable of forgiving other people, you got to forgive yourself too. Got to. Hey, y'all drop some hearts and balloons and stuff in the chat. I told y'all my birthday is Saturday, right? Come on with them. Before I get out of here, I'm gonna let y'all go. But I need a little birthday love or something before then. My well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. But yeah, my big day is Saturday. I really honestly, man, I done had been some busy days for me. Busy days and some days I ain't want to do nothing, talk to nobody. So I'm excited though. I'm excited now. Yes, everything. I get into the things that you don't heal, they're gonna keep popping back up. And other ways, like I've seen, like on my own, just healing on my own, I've seen where um just me sitting on my own and healing. I've seen where like I know I don't want to see nobody doing bad. Me talking to them, it don't ruffle my feathers or seeing them and around and stuff. It don't make me feel no type of way. Like I don't freak or when if I have to be around anybody that hurt me, I'm not there anymore. I'm not there. But in other areas of my life, trying to date, it has shown me that I never forgave myself. Is all I'm saying. Cause I never healed it. Again, it's gonna keep popping back up. That's all. Didn't heal it. Simply never forgave myself for trusting the wrong person. That's all. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, happy early birthday. That's what I'm talking about. Put them hearts in that girl celebrate. That was my little party thing, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Like the ones the kids got to go like that. That's it. And make no it go it you get it. I'm finna go, y'all. I'm finna go. Because I done been on here 30 minutes now. I appreciate y'all for real for stopping by. I do. I do. I appreciate y'all a whole bunch. Um, yes, sir. Know what Trey say. All right, y'all. I appreciate you for real. Well, thank y'all seriously for stopping by. Thank y'all for the early birthday wishes as well. My birthday is on the 24th on Saturday, y'all. My birthday is on Saturday. I'm excited. I am now. I'm excited. I'm blessed just to see another birthday, honestly. My girl Kelly. What's up? Thank you for coming by. If you have not, please like the video for me and all that good stuff, y'all. Again, though, I appreciate y'all a bunch for stopping by on this episode. If y'all are not following me on some type of app, please do so for me. Again, appreciate y'all for the early birthday wishes. Again, my birthday is on Saturday, the 24th. I will be 32 years old. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just thankful and blessed to still be here. For real, the older you get, no, you won't, girl, Kelly. You will not see me in the morning, sugar. You ain't see me today, did you? Mm-mm. That's what you call that personal. I won't see you in the morning, darling, for your class. But I love y'all too. I do love y'all, especially with y'all that keep showing up and supporting me. I do appreciate y'all. But again, I'm gonna quit pausing. But I'm just blessed to be able to see hopefully my 32nd birthday on Saturday. I'm really excited about that because the older you get, the more you appreciate literally waking up, being on top of the ground, and you not under it. So I am very I'm blessed. I'm excited about that. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Yep, I took off today, tomorrow, my birthday Saturday. So yeah, I want to enjoy a little time. All right, y'all. Before I get out of here, I wanted to ask that each of you go follow Keena's Corner podcast page on Facebook for me, please. To my Spotify listeners, you can comment on the episodes if you like, if you feel the need, if you want to let me know whether you liked the episode or not, what you liked about the episode, or even if you hated the episode, I'll take that too. Use that option. Just comment on the episodes. Let me know what you think. I will read your comments and I definitely will reply. I also will take your comments there. If you have like a suggestion or a topic for me, I'll take it. If I can speak on it, if I know anything about it, I don't mind doing it for you. I'm over 70 episodes now. So, you know, I can tell you about my life and my transparencies, but if you have anything you want me to speak on and think I'll do well on, all I got to do is let me know. So, to my YouTube subscribers, of course, I'm on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, and many other apps that you can listen to me on. If you can't catch a live video here, please do that. So you can, just follow me on another app. You can ride, drive, and you don't have to watch a video. You can just strictly listen audio wise. So if you have not, please do that for me. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to season 8, episode 6 of Keena's Corner. This is episode 76 in total. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you sincerely for being here. And I thank you sincerely for being here in your girl's corner. I do appreciate it, y'all. I'm your girl, Keena. I'm out. I'm signing out. I love y'all. Send me some birthday wishes. My birthday is on Saturday. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all next week. Same time, same place. Mwah. Mwah. Bye. Oh, that's funny.